toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. He'll bring it out. It's Witherspoon. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Colorado State's offense will come out first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete on the right side. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The Rams line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Raging Cajuns offense will go to work for the first time today. They'll try the run. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's in.
Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense. He's off. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Quick release by the QB. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to Davis. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes He uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Inside the 40. Open space at the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, did well to get a drive going here. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets it fly. He's got a big play. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This offense is so good. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes a grab right down the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They're working that left side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Raging Cajuns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go. He did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Got him downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cajuns. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense is turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Garrison. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop him. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots now.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Raging Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins.
And the Rams will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The bout got loose, as it is. Good return to set up the drive. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Raging Cajuns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Shakes off the defender. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They'll try to power it in. Into the from the gun, he leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. With the catch, it's Sexton. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. Fights off a defender. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. And he's still running after the move. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Makes the grab. It's Sexton. And they're able to get him on the ground. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throat?
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. At the 20, he's got space. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on second and goal. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. What will the offense dial up on third and goal?
Get set.
Pushes ahead. And we have breaking news.
On the set.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lofts one down the sideline. Picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. And he goes out of bounds. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And the timing just a hair off.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you...
It's a running room. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Louisiana.
Got it.
And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10.
Black 24. Black 24. Spire.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Louisiana.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Let's go. Ready.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.